Let's start with your reading, Aquarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you and the upcoming events for you. Beautiful energy down here. Okay. So, interesting. The energy at the bottom of the deck really speaks volumes. Right here, you see the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and in the middle, the Lovers. I mean, what we see right away, Aquarius, is that this is a power couple. These two people truly feel as though they were made for each other. And keep in mind that this doesn't mean that there is no friction and that everything is always perfect. Quite the opposite, actually. But overall, we see that underneath of it all, there is a bond, a connection that it's hard to come across in one's life. Right here with this lover's energy in between these two cards, these two people who, by the way, are looking at this. And this is a very important message in tarot, where the people look towards. These two people right here almost feel that magic when they are together. They feel the sparks. You might speak a secret language. Such a great dynamic right here. I see two people who have the potential to be partners in crime. You laugh at the same things that most people maybe don't even understand. You easily understand each other. And this is such a beautiful type of love that, again, it's really rare. But at the same time, it doesn't guarantee 100% harmony and balance. And we have to see how this energy right here, it's actually developing in this current situation. But keep in mind, Aquarius, maybe this is a Gemini that you're dealing with. Or maybe I just did the Gemini reading and so I said Gemini. Sorry about that. What we see here, Aquarius, is definitely someone very special and someone who considers you very special as well. Now, in the middle of the reading, we have the Page of Swords crossed by the High Priestess. And so we see with this energy especially that maybe there isn't a lot of action into the situation. Why? Because the High Priestess is a very passive energy, an energy that is very observing. And especially with the Page of Swords, we see someone spying, someone really trying to learn things perhaps about you without you knowing it. This person overall is not making any move. Neither are you at this moment in time. You feel like they always wait for you to maybe initiate anything. And after that, they might seem engaged and interested a little bit, because clearly they want you all to themselves, as we see there. But then they might disappear for hours, maybe even for days. And we see how that is very frustrating to you because there is no movement, there is no progression right now. And so we see right here that they actually are rejecting it and refusing to see it from an emotional standpoint. I see it with the Page of Swords, something that they do not want to truly admit to themselves. And here we got into that message that I was giving you earlier. The fact that there is potential, it's not a guarantee that that energy, that potential is used in the right way. And right now, for some reason, the other person is having a hard time admitting the fact that this lover's energy is in between the two of you, that there is magic between the two of you. You know, I think that this makes you feel sometimes, at times, that this situation and this potential is just a hallucination that happens in your head and makes you wonder, what am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I trying to achieve if the other person is not on the same page as me? And so right here, we clearly see you trying to understand the situation and them trying to spy on you, to still be present in your life somehow. Even if they're not directly, they're not actively, this person, at least their energy is always around you, and for a very good reason. Now, in your focus position, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Here you might be thinking there is always something, and you might be feeling like you are overall wasting your time, and you are done wasting your time with people who do not see you, who do not see the potential of something so beautiful. And what a shame, what a loss that would be. With such a beautiful energy, you do not want to miss out on this. But at the same time, what you're thinking here with the Seven of Pentacles reverse is things shouldn't be so complicated, right? You are trying to maybe justify them at times and give them time, but yet you need to see some sort of progression. Anything really, for good or worse, as long as there is some movement, that will help you getting out of this limbo situation. And so here you're trying to understand what you might be doing wrong. Maybe you're too invested, too transparent even. And maybe it's the time for you to pull back a little bit. Sometimes taking one step back, it's going to propel you many steps forward, as long as you do it at the right time. So in your past position, Nine of Pentacles, I definitely feel here as if you were thinking, you know what, in the past, I was more in control of my life. I miss being independent. I miss being single, perhaps, not being in love, not having someone on my mind constantly at every hour of the day and every hour of the night. So right here, overall, you're thinking, if only I could go back to my old self and just have fun, just go from person to person and never have this burden, this constant thought, it would be amazing. But at the same time, you feel like you've crossed the bridge, and that bridge symbolizes maybe a turning point in your life. In other words, you fall in love. And how do you go back from that? That's not an easy thing to do, especially when you come across your soulmate, someone so special for you, and someone who shows so much potential, although right now, someone who's doing very little in this very situation. So what we see in your strength position, it's a beautiful card. And this is truly something that you feel, but maybe you're trying to deny because, of course, you don't want it to be real. And this message talks about a situation and a connection that doesn't feel random at all, does it? This feels like it was meant to be, like the two of you were meant to find each other and being together. But at the same time, if this is true, it makes you question everything. It makes you question, well, if it was meant to be, why isn't this person doing anything about it? And you get even more frustrated. But also keep in mind that with the Wheel of Fortune and that message, that things are not being random right now, you might start to realize that this person is following a strategy. Maybe he's playing a game out of insecurity, out of fear, we will see. But the fact that things are not random, it's making you start believe that this person is actually doing this on purpose. Overall here with the Wheel of Fortune, we almost see that the universe is conspiring for this connection to stay alive, as if this was connected to your purpose. Maybe there is a lesson to be learned here. Definitely a lot more to come. Why? Because of this card right here. supporting the reading, supporting this message, a wish fulfillment, not just one. With this card, in fact, we have every wish coming true and eventually a new chapter starting. So right here, we see how that potential that you feel, it's not an hallucination. It's actually there. And soon, from what we see right now, there is going to be one step forward that this person is going to take, and the dynamic will start changing then. But with the star, the supporting message is asking you, Aquarius, expect miracles. Be in that dream state. Don't forget about what you feel right now. Don't put it aside, because soon it's actually going to turn out in your favor. Now, there is something that we need to talk about though. Right here, the upcoming energy, the upcoming events, we see the Four of Cups and this Ace of Cups right here, right? So obviously, we see someone coming forward, and this is going to be positive because now at least they are doing something, anything. But we see this cup coming towards you and you being very unimpressed by it. So right here, what I see overall is that they're going to come in with something, but they can do much better. This is a message perhaps saying, hey, I miss hanging out with you, with a smiley face. And you might be thinking, is that all you can do? So obviously your reaction to this message will shape the events to come. But overall, we see that in a very shy way, this person is approaching you. It's coming back, regardless of how much time has passed, regardless of their pride and ego, regardless of the strategies and games that they have been playing, but that have not paid off for them nor for you. Right now, this person is going to do this. So let's look into what this person truly feels, right? Are they seeing what you are seeing? What do they envision when they think about a future together with you? In other words, Aquarius, is this someone you should still hope to connect with? Or is it time for now to completely let go? We see how by you not playing their game, you win. And you will trigger something in this person which will force them physically, literally, physically to come towards you and send you this message, this first attempt to get into a more harmonious type of dynamic between the two of you. So, what should you expect in the near future? What is this person going to do after you react to this message? How you're going to react, but especially how is this situation going to evolve in the distant future? Let's look into all of this. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Aquarius, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aquarius. Look at the card, the energy that is bridging us from the current energies to the future ones. This is important. This is key to understand why this person is doing something now, is coming forward. Even if they're coming forward with something small, this is why. They are missing you like crazy, Aquarius. The Six of Cups is a very strong energy, often underestimated. And it talks about someone who truly thinks about you day and night. This is feeling nostalgic, wanting to hear your voice, wanting to see your name popping up in one of their notifications again on their phone, just feeling your presence. But they understand that right now, your presence is not free. They have to work for it. They have to do something for it. And I do believe that in a pretty shy way, they're starting to come back in and be more active into a situation that, trust me, they absolutely care about. And so Let's see, by the way, the star right here, we definitely have something major coming towards you, which is going to, I believe, at least from what I see so far, fix everything, but we will get confirmation. So right now, let's focus on this incoming conversation and let's see what's coming in and how it's going to develop in the near future. And then we'll take it from there. Right now, let's clarify the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, you see that this is not going to be one message only, but it's actually going to be a very intense conversation. This really looks beautiful, Aquarius. First of all, what we're seeing here that it's very, very important is the fact that this person